Dear boomers, your money frequency has the power to transform your financial future. It not only has the power, but it has the potential. There are doubts that people have that hold them back. And because we are boomers who are afraid of outliving our savings, this is for you and this is for me. So the common doubts have to do with, it's an inside problem that people have, that they don't feel like they can get anywhere, that their financial futures are dismal at best. So we can define money frequency the same way we define any frequency in the universe. Everything is frequency. When we raise our vibrations to one of love, gratitude, and forgiveness, that's where the action is. This is when things happen. But if you're in this element of doubt, fear, fear of losing out, and everything else that goes with it, you will not attract the money that you need to attract in order to live for the rest of your life comfortably. I was just about to say that you have to have a plan too. You have to have a goal, a money goal, and you write these things down and you elicit your energy up into your heart, into your mind, and you bring this to you so that the future, as it is brought to you, elicits gratitude for what is yet to come. A lot of this comes from Bob Proctor, who I just love, and he has a thing about risk. People are afraid of taking risks. That is so ridiculous. Risk has to be taken because the greatest hazard in life is to risk nothing. You may avoid suffering and sorrow if you don't risk, but you simply cannot learn, feel, change, grow, love, or live without taking a risk. Only a person who risks is free. Risk is not synonymous with gambling. What are your core beliefs? You must recognize them and you must live by them. If risk is to expose oneself to a chance of loss by law, you must also be exposing yourself to winning. So risk is not about, if you have a fear of loss when you take a risk, you should also have embraced the potential for winning. So these big trees that we want to grow first start from small seeds. I have a garden out here with gourds, and I just planted them, and they're coming up one by one, and it's so hot, and I water them, and they're coming up soon to become the fairy vine that they are. And failing will never make you a failure unless you quit. Now there's a deep one. Never quit. Just keep on going. And I know we want to quit. There's so many times you just want to throw up your arms and just say, But success is not reaching the goal. Success is moving toward the goal. So it's the journey that is a beautiful thing. When people get caught up in the habit of saving for a rainy day, that is generally what they get. A rainy day. Gurdjieff said, the first reason for a man's inner slavery is his ignorance, and above all, his ignorance of himself. No person or idea or institution becomes great until great resistance has been encountered. That resistance is what helps you to grow. Keep growing and keep lifting your vibration. So when we begin to take real risks, we are first given resistance by our loved ones. People tell you can't make it. You are taking risks with our money. And when you spend too much, you are going to lose it all. You're going to lose it all. So when you take the risks and have prevailed, showing them that you are on the right path, Your loved ones gain a new and higher respect for you, but you have to go through a hard time for them to understand. Whatever it took to get you to the point you're at will not be sufficient to keep you there. So you have to keep moving. Everything keeps changing. George Bernard Shaw said, "This is the true joy of life, being used for a purpose recognized by yourself as a mighty one." Earl Nightingale said, "We are quickly reaching a point where we almost defy leisure time." He said that was rather sad because of all of our pleasure comes from our labor, not our leisure. Burn this idea deep into your marvelous mind. You can accomplish whatever you can visualize. And you are able to visualize, and it might be that you are using the wrong frequency to visualize what it is that you want. When you visualize from the quantum fields, things happen a lot faster because you get out of time, no self, no place. And that's the secret of that. Can't is a word that paralyzes any constructive progress. Replace it with its polar opposite. I can, and I will. I can is much more important than IQ. And that makes sense. You don't have to be a brilliant person to attract the money frequency that will keep you solvent for the rest of your life. The beautiful truth given to us by Helen Keller: security is a myth. If life is not a series of risks, then it is nothing. Then moving on to attitude. Oh yes, attitude is everything. From Viktor Frankl. Everything can be taken from a person, but one thing, the last of human freedoms, is to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Attitude is the most important word in this or any other language. When you surrender control of your attitude, you react to life situations. You become the plaything of outside forces. When you maintain control of your attitude, you will respond appropriately to life situations. Attitude can be understood and controlled by anyone, everyone. You are spiritual, you have an intellect, and you live in a physical body. Attitude is the expression of all three parts of your personality. Attitude is the composite of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. You choose your thoughts. Your thoughts internalize, become your feelings. Your feelings cause your actions. Attitude and results have a cause and effect relationship. They are inseparably attached. Marcus Aurelius said, "A person's life is what their thoughts make of it." And polarity, the natural law of the universe, clearly states that everything has a positive and a negative side. Negative situations do exist. Winners look until they find a positive side of every situation. Our pleasure comes from our labor and not from our leisure, as we just mentioned. Every job has as many good features as bad points. Winners focus on the good features in their jobs and their company. Winners are in the minority. Everyone benefits from the winner's attitude. It is contagious. Another person cannot upset you or affect your attitude without your permission. The blame game is a dumb game in which winners will not participate. Winners will not participate in gossip, criticism, or just a heavy vibrational field, that heavy fault, finding people to blame instead of taking responsibility is a lower vibrational field. Winners look at people with poor attitudes as sad individuals acting childishly. Winners know that they are worthwhile people, regardless of what others say or think about them. A negative attitude is a disintegrating force. A positive attitude is a creative growth force. Your nucleus is spiritual. Everything is in motion. Everything is vibration. And spirit is always for expansion and fuller expression. God never delivers you a problem larger than what you can handle. Everyone makes errors and losses periodically, and their attitude may get knocked off track. Winners see that these situations are learning experiences, and they keep their eye on the goal, constantly on the goal. Winners know that everything happens by law, and they are a necessary part of the universe. Everything happens for a reason. Life is a learning university. The winner knows that their attitudes towards the world determines the world's attitude towards them. Winners know that their attitude is the very foundation of their success, and they have mastered controlling their choice of thoughts. Attitude affects the health of the mind and the body. Winners refuse to worry. They know that worry is a poor choice of thought and energy, which is quickly followed by fear and anxiety, the lower vibrational fields. Money, it turns out, is a high vibrational field. It's just energy. Facts continuously change. Truth does not. The truth is not always in the appearance of thought. 3 words form the basis of an astonishing law of prosperity and success. Believe and succeed. So, if you act on these different suggestions, they will guarantee your success and strengthen your winning position in life. Reread this particular chapter every day. This book is called 12 Power Principles for Success by Bob Proctor. And I have just basically, recently I should say, started reading him. I always have loved him. And what an amazing person. Complete the What's Good list about your position in your company. Carry it with you and read it twice every day for 30 days. So if you have a YouTube channel, do it with the YouTube channel or whatever business that you happen to be participating in. Look for what other people do well. When you find it, let them know you have noticed it. Do this until it becomes a habit. Challenge your self-doubt so that they do not grow stronger, and notice how you grow stronger every time you challenge them. Repeat this statement over and over. I am spiritual. Therefore, I am more powerful than any negative situation I will ever encounter. I am a winner. If all else fails, get in the habit of laughing at yourself. And when you make a mistake and experience loss, laugh harder. After a good belly laugh, it is much easier to get back on track and make the winner's choice of positive thoughts in the face of loss. Try it. It's so crying. If crying makes you feel bad, laughing, which is the polar opposite, has to make you feel good. But sometimes it is a release to cry. There's nothing wrong with crying. I would recommend crying too. And then the thing we all hope for is creativity. That comes from concentrating on the goal. And here we are, content creators here on the internet. We want to have the ideas keep flowing. And that is so important. So effective, and a lot of it comes from communication. You have to communicate with people in a successful business. And I have noticed that people are not communicating very well, and that if they want to go into business, they better learn how to do that. All you have to do is communicate. You have a choice. Effective communication is essential for enjoying a truly successful life. You cannot function in a truly dynamic manner by yourself for any prolonged period of time. We need other people. To make winning a part of your conditioned nature, you must make helping other people automatic in your life. So we must help other people. You can induce others to serve you through your willingness to serve others. Everything you receive in life is a reward you receive for serving others. You will improve the quantity and the quality of your rewards by improving your service. That was what nursing did for me for the last 40 years. It was a total service-oriented job, and I loved it, really. Everything in the universe is related. We are all related. Everything is energy. Thought is energy. You think, I think, and then we connect. Feeling is conscious awareness of vibration. On a conscious or intellectual level, you think in pictures. You transmit those pictures to other people through words, gestures, and writing. The heart is a term that the Greeks used to refer to as the subconscious mind. On a subconscious level, you communicate heart to heart through vibration. Your feelings are transmitted to the other person through transmission and as through vibration. And as we have discussed in these videos, you can bring the breath into the heart, up to the brain, and then you can transmit that vibration to everyone that you are communicating with today and tomorrow. Air is made from the same stuff as the ground. Everything is energy in various states of vibration. Levels of vibration are called frequencies. Both science and theology agree that everything is the expression of one power which operates in an orderly manner, more commonly known as law. Vibration is one of those exact laws of nature. Make sure you mean what you say, and you say what you mean. When you say one thing and are emotionally involved with the opposite thing, you are sending both messages to the other person. That sort of mental activity causes confusion in your mind and in other people's mind. Those messages are called double binding messages and will never produce the desired results. So you have to have focus, and you have to have intention, and you have to have a goal that will help you and will propel you to the next level of your destiny. Let's not forget the beautiful truth that the whole universe is related. We are a part of the same family. We all have a family, or maybe we don't, but we do, because everybody we meet is our family. Please know that there is a video that's going to pop up here that you can watch that I have created at one point or another, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Bye.